And we have another Go Rocket, Go Team Go Rocket balloon here. So I think it's time for me to take it out. And it'll be Ghost again. So, ooh, I think I should have done some healing before I did that, but that's okay. I can do this with just the 2 Pokemon. And I'll have to remember to heal up after that. Seeing how it's a mask-free zone, I ain't gonna worry about it too much. I'm pretty sure I can handle these ghosts. I ain't afraid of no ghost. And neither are my Pokemon. This is what happens to ghost Pokemon when Team Rocket has control of them. They lose. Build up for another rock slide here. And there we go. Go for it again. And here comes another rock slide. Ooh, there we go. And it's done. Didn't even have to shield in that match. 2 grunts down. And officially, the Team Go Rocket invasion is over here. It's been over for a bit. So us battling like crazy managed to chase them away. They found out that they couldn't invade us, even though they tried. And I'm sure they'll try again. They will lose again, but they will try again. And even bringing in Jesse and James didn't help them out. Down they went. And their Pokemon's about, yeah. Even Purifying ain't gonna save that Pokemon. So I'll hold on to it for a little bit till I have to clear out Pokemon. And we'll do some quick shiny checks here. Nope, not a shiny. Let me see if I can catch it. Go up on the, use a bigger ball. There we go. Well, we'll have to be able to get it that distance first. There we go, great throw. As I have people trying to back in tight alongside me, but I have my door open so that they can't get right close to me. Let's see, what do we got for IVs? Not exactly what I'd be looking for. I want the defense to be higher. So I ain't gonna keep that one. And let's see, that's another shiny possibility. No. We'll catch this one too. kind of what I'd be looking for. But I'm going to go ahead and transfer this one too. And that's another shiny check. Nope, not a shiny. Jumped out even. So let's try this again. Hit it with a great throw this time. Still jumped out. What I'm looking for IVs. And now let's go with, I think that's a shiny possibility, but it's not shiny. That too will get transferred. So that's it for now. I'm going to spin this wheel again. You see I'm still sitting here. However, I don't know when this will actually get posted. Most likely to TikTok before it goes to the into YouTube. But either way, I may be gone by the time this gets posted. So we got another shiny check. It's not a shiny. So I'm going to go ahead and try to catch this, and then I'm going to call it quits for the time being, as far as recording anyway. And it ran away, so I ain't going to worry about it. Oh, we have a shiny check. Not a shiny. But there we go. Yep. So I will catch you guys later. Remember to be... Oh, I got another egg hatching. Let's see what I get. I don't know if I'll have any more eggs hatching, but I got this one hatching. And this was one that I got here in Summit. From spinning, it was a 5K. Not bad, not really what I'd be looking for PvP. So I'm going to just go ahead and transfer it. And well, I think that was it for eggs. Let's see if I can't get another one up and rolling. It'll be a little bit before any of the rest are going. 1.7 what I have on it out of the 3.5. So I will go ahead and throw another one in. There we go. Spin the wheel here. And then I think I'll go to my friends list here and go the other direction and find some that I don't get to open very often because I'll be looking for an egg right now. So let's see here. Well, one that I know will give me some distance. I get an egg. And let's see here. I think this one might. Let's check it out. No, it's only Grand Forks, but that's okay. I'll go ahead and take this one. And I got the egg. There we go. And now to send the gift back. There we go. Got a gift sent out to them. And let's see if we can, since I'm here, I will do a check. Nope, not a shiny. Let's see. I'll go ahead and catch it up though. And all this because I had an egg hatch. Mind you, the egg hatch and stuff like that isn't something I'll be putting on TikTok. That'll stay here on YouTube as I sit here and drink beer. Not what I'm looking for in IVs, so I get to transfer. That's a possible shiny there that just popped up, and it's not a shiny. And let's see. There we go. Well, still not the IVs I'm really looking for here. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know if that would stay in the more along the lines of the IVs I'd need for Great League, but I don't know if it'd stay inside the Great League bubble there. So I'm going to transfer it out. And let's see, this is a possible shiny, but it's not a shiny. Sorry, squirrel. And let's see here. I think I'll go up to this here. Got the excellent throw. Mostly all these are for is candy and stardust. Yeah, that one's definitely nothing but candy and stardust. Let's see. I believe that's a possible shiny. I wonder. No, that's the AR. Bad throw, but might still be effective. Not what I'm looking for in IVs. So what I'm going to do real quick here is I'm just going to go ahead and do some shiny checks. That's another shiny. And let's see. Nope, not shiny. That might be able to be. Nope, it's not. Maybe this. Nope. Check this one. Nope. Check this one. Nope. And that one. Nope. And of course, let's get another no right here. And that's what we got, was a no. So I'll spin the wheel one more time. And that'll be it for right now. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and jump back into Pokemon Go now. I've been sitting here for a while, but I got an idea. there may be a Team Go Rocket going on. Possibility, looking at the time. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into the game and see what we can find out. This will probably be the last time I jump into the game for the night, because I have to go to bed early for my early wake up. But because we'll be headed out of here at about 5:30 in the morning, and then I may be back on Tuesday night, Tuesday afternoon. So if you happen to be in the area and you want to stop out and meet me or anything, I'll be here in Summit possibly Tuesday. Don't quote me on that. It might be Wednesday, but the plan is we're hoping that we can get reloaded Tuesday morning and be back here in the afternoon on Tuesday to do our last unload on Wednesday morning. So that's where that sits. So let's go ahead and jump back into the game while I sit right here and drink some beer and hopefully fight another Team Go Rocket member. Catch you later. Okay, so that didn't take long at all, just seconds actually. Let's make sure I have everything healed up here that needs to be healed up. And I'll go ahead and use this one. Need to use up some of those anyway. There. Oh, that wasn't what I was after, but it's not shiny. Did a shiny check without trying. That's where I'm at, Summit, South Dakota. Coffee shop, Travel Plaza for the night anyhow, and tomorrow morning I'll be headed out of here. So let's hit this Team Go Rocket balloon. And when I'm in Grand Forks, I'll be staying at the Flying J. So again, if by some chance you want to stop out, that's where I'll be at. Okay, so let's go ahead and I might look gentle. That's the first time I've ever been told that, but okay, I'm far from it. And it's going to be against ground Pokemon. And look, I got my Melmetal squad. I think we're going to kick some butt. And here we go, 3, 2, and 1, and time to start defeating Team Go Rocket. I'll make them go down just as fast as, you know, most people think that COVID will go down wearing masks that don't protect you from shit. And yes, I said that. I ain't changing my mind. And yeah, even TikTok has its problems according to Apple, but then, you know, Apple has its own problems. You know, they don't want people to know that they put software into their shit to track where people are or anything, but yet, you know, anybody else put any kind of software into their stuff that will give them any information about the individual, which the government does all the time anyway, and that's just wrong. So, you know, take it with a grain of salt and everything you hear, but here's some more rock slides for you. If Apple's the only one bitching about TikTok, take it with a grain of salt. If the military's or the government's bitching as well, still take it with a grain of salt, because both entities also take shit without letting you know about it. So they have no room to speak. And the simple fact is if you happen to be living in the United States, you have the God-given right to defend yourself. You have the God-given right to not do what the government tells you to, especially when the government is trying to take away your rights. So, me being a vet, I am not going to allow my rights to be taken by the government. I will not turn my rights over. I will not drop my rights for any reason. I fought for my rights. I fought for everybody else's rights. I'm not going to stop fighting I took an oath to defend the Constitution but against enemies both foreign and domestic. And right now, our government, even Apple, well, I've always thought of Apple the same way, is a domestic terrorist. And I will do whatever I have to defend that Constitution still to this day. And there goes down another Team Go rocket, which I look at as being just another terrorist to the game of Pokemon Go. But they have been defeated, as all terrorists do get defeated. And there we go. Look what we get to catch, and it's not even a shiny. Can't even be a shiny. But let me think. 4 or 5. I think this is like see, I had 2. Did I have a Jesse and James today? No, I have not. Oh. But I have had the rest. Let's see what our... Well, yes, I did have a Jesse and James because I got the Hondo from Jesse. There you go. Once it was purified, of course. But I did get a Hondo today. Then I got one right after I quit recording. So I got one Jesse and James balloon beaten. I've gotten Team Go Rocket at the Pokestop beaten. I've defeated, oh, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 balloons of Team Go Rocket. 5 or 6 balloons of Team Go Rocket today. Not all of them got put on here, but yeah. I've defeated quite a few Team Go Rocket today. And let's do some shiny checks here. Not a shiny. And I'm just doing the checks right this minute. Not a shiny. And not a shiny. Okay, I'm going to do these checks, but I'm going to predict right now none of them are shiny. And we'll see how well my prediction is, or if I happen to be wrong at all. And kind of hope I am, but I don't think I am. Let's see, I haven't been wrong yet. That one's possible. Nope, that ain't gonna be. Let's see. I don't think Muck is able to be a shiny. Let's see what that... Okay. That's another rat. Nope, I was right again on that. Can't. It's not a shiny. Okay, I'll check Muck, but I don't think he can be shiny. And I'll check these two, even though I'm pretty sure they can't be. And no shiny at all in front of me at all, period. Plain and simple. Nothing. See? Even with the double check, nothing here is shiny. So I'm gonna call it quits, and think I'll get this wrapped up and maybe put out the 3rd video for the night. And just to make it clear, because I know there was another YouTuber that wasn't positive about it, if you want to catch the grunts and you have a super radar, or you have a radar for the team leaders, Team Go Rocket leaders, you have to unequip it before the balloon shows up. That's the only way you're going to get grunts, because if you unequip it, once the balloon is there, it's too late. You're going to have the team leader. So, with that said, that's that. And, okay, time for the wrap up. I know I have an egg hatch in this video here, and a couple of grunts that I went against. And you've heard my whole spiel about, you know, Team Go Rocket and how I see them as terrorists to Pokemon Go. and me being ex-military, and somebody that has actually sworn an oath to defend this Constitution against all enemies of the Constitution, whether they be foreign or domestic. Our government is currently, as far as I'm concerned, a domestic enemy of the Constitution, being the fact that they are trying to take our rights away from us. And it's only the uneducated and the scared, or uneducated. Let me make sure I ain't sounding like I'm uneducated, because I'm very educated. It's only the uneducated and the very scared that will give up their rights. And that's one reason why the government is just loving what's going on right now. And they're more than happy to back whatever's going on, because they want control. Now, they have some control here on YouTube, probably not a whole lot. They have very little, if any, my guess would be zero, on TikTok. And God forbid, you know, any of these companies like YouTube or TikTok or Instagram or any of these use the same kind of software that Apple, which is known for stealing your personal information in the past, and I'm sure they still do it. I mean, hell, they make, before Niantic made it possible for you to have extra reach and the whole being able to do a raid from a distance, you know, the special raid passes, where as long as you can see it, you can raid it. Before they did all that, Apple was doing its best to undermine Niantic by making software so that people could cheat and spoof to different places. They still have that software, so them bitching about any kind of company trying to get any kind of information from you, they need to not be bitching, because if you're gonna bitch, you better not live in a glass house, and they do, because they're always trying to undermine other companies. So that's one grain of salt to think about when you're dealing with Apple. They want to be number one because, well, they were the first ones to come out with computers, and then everybody else came out with computers. So take the grain of salt there. And then as far as the government's concerned, well, they've been stealing your information, your private information, since they possibly could. Beginning of the the government, they've been trying to find ways of stealing your information just so that they can use it against you or take from you. And the internet and stuff like that just helped them out. That's why they were all for it. So, of course, they ain't going to want any other company being able to do what they do, and they ain't going to investigate those companies on the fear that, you know, it might come to light that they're only using software that they got from the military or from the government itself or from Apple. For all we know, it's Apple's trick trying to get information from people to give to the government or to use for their own use, that is stealing this information that they discovered. And so they're going to blame TikTok to shut it down. But the case is right now, and without further information, military and Apple, I don't trust either one of them. I don't trust a lot of people in general. So that's just how I am, and I take everything with a grain of salt, so that's a whole nother story. But right now I did a couple of Team Go Rockets in this video, and there's at least one egg hatch, several shiny checks, and even me catching some Pokemon while I was checking for shinies. So till later whether this, obviously the video didn't get out last night. I realized what time it was, and I went to bed. We were not able to deliver today, so I'll probably be in Summit Wednesday. At least that would be my guess, Wednesday afternoon. Because we'll be delivering tomorrow morning, as long as the wind isn't blowing too hard. Because we got winded out, meaning the wind was blowing too hard for them to unload us. And that's where it stands. I'm going to get this video out. I've already started working on another one, and I might be able to get that done. It depends upon how quickly I can get this out for you and get to work on the next one. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to smash that like button, share and subscribe if you're new. Ring that bell down in the corner to set your notifications to know when I go live or when I post a video. Till next time, stay safe, and always make sure you know what's going on around you. Be aware of your surroundings at all times, especially when you're in game.